When I decided I wanted to do Leadville, like the first thing that came to mind was, like, I don't just want to win it, I want to get the course record. Whenever I race, like, I always want to, do the best I can and win the race. It's just something that I really want. I don't know how to explain it, but I can explain it physically, like by going and trying it. The week before a big race, especially 100 miles, there's a lot of anxiety. A lot of it is because you know what you're gonna have to go through to get to the finish, and the kind of standards that you hold yourself to, or I hold myself to, and what that will take physically to uphold.
It's gonna hurt. You do this race, it's gonna hurt for 30 hours. You quit, it's gonna hurt for 365 days.
It's like a slow build, the flash to bang. I always enjoy watching the kind of energy build up in a town like Leadville. I love the whole thing. I love all of race week. I get to watch Cody soak up his moments leading up to the race, how he's going to interact with fans and fellow athletes and members of the Leadville family.
I think if you're doing the right physical training, the mental training comes with it. Long days training at high altitude. Maybe you don't want to be out there so much that day. I'm just trying to push the envelope as much as I can. Appreciating the time that you are out, not taking it for granted.
Somewhere in your mind, the real recognition that there's a lot of suffering ahead. It's a high price tag, and you're aware of that.
100 miles is a long ways, and doing it pretty quickly, like each step matters. Leaving everything out on the course, over 100K or 100 miles or whatever the distance is. Finishing with no regrets and with negative energy in the tank. There was not a single step that I could have taken to make the race better.
We may be struggling, and it's not going to be a flawless race. It doesn't matter if you're a good athlete on a different course or if you've enjoyed some success. The course doesn't care.
Okay, Leadville family, you remember, this is your truth. You've trained for this, you're ready, dig deep. Remember, you got this, this is what you trained for.
That 10-second countdown to the shotgun blast is, that's unavoidable. He's aware of that.
It got pretty hard, especially like going over Hope Pass the first and second time. At that point, I was pretty set on dropping out. It was very negative. You go through like the ups and downs a lot in the whole race. Then I started thinking about continuing and thinking about Rivers. Tommy Rivers was diagnosed with cancer in 2020, and it was extremely bad. He was on a ventilator and an ECMO machine, basically on life support for weeks, and he was unconscious for this whole time. He said, "Don't drop out, okay? Run like you did at Western States. Be Lazarus. I came back from the dead to watch you come back from the dead." That's when I told myself that I just need to do this. Well, I want to race it again. You know, despite the bad day I had, I enjoyed it. The course and the area and just the whole experience. Just a really great course. I like the race.
Come here. On Friday night before the race, Tommy Rivers messaged me on Instagram. He said, "Just don't drop out, okay?" And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And he said, "I came back from the dead to see you come back from the dead." And that's why I'm here at the finish now. Love you, Tommy.